Today, we are in the city of Anglis, where we'll soon take on the last Kraken. How difficult will this boss be, as there is expected to be a difficulty spike with bosses in this chapter. Also, a little bit later, we'll be taking on the executioners in, whatever it was. Oh yeah, Xenobatos, the Law City. We'll be taking on these bosses in the Wingly cities. And I want to welcome our viewers here on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Instagram, and indeed all around the world. I am SpireKid, and this is the Legend of Dragoon. Welcome to Legend of Dragoon, Severed Chains, Hell Mode Plus Beta by Zychronix, Part 18. How are all of you today? I am doing pretty good. We'll start Legend of Dragoon in just a few moments, but first we have to take a look at today's top news headlines. First, let's get this on the actual window. Forgot to do that. Right here. First off, we start with Reuters' 5 things you need to know. Oh, wait a minute, that's a little bit bigger. See if I can to work here properly. Oh, I think I understand why. My screen resolution is a bit too high here. Try to fix this here. Okay, just check here. Let me check for proper window here. Change. Hope of this won't crash the stream, so if I do crash, that's why. No, it did not. That is good. Okay, back here. Here. Okay. Be here. Again. Oh, here we go. Okay, I think got it. Yes, I do. All right, once again, Reuters' 5 things you need to know. Trump and Zelensky pledged in a phone call to work toward ending the war in Ukraine. Trump is set to sign an order to shut down the Department of Education, according to the White House. At least 70 Palestinians have been killed in Israel strikes across Gaza, health authorities say. EU leaders will emphasize defense and economic strength amid growing uncertainty at a summit. Ottawa condemns China's execution of 4 Canadians on drug charges. That is 5 things you need to know today from Reuters. Up next, in depth, Trump-Zelensky pledged to work for end to war in Ukraine. This from Reuters.
Freed Ukrainian prisoners of war celebrated on Wednesday after Russia and Ukraine each agreed to release 175 captured troops. Moscow said it freed an additional 22 wounded Ukrainians as a goodwill gesture, following a phone call between U.S. President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin. But just hours after that call, in which a deal was reached to pause attacks on energy infrastructure, both Russia and Ukraine accused each other of violating the new agreement. Moscow said Ukraine hit an oil depot in southern Russia, while Kyiv said Russia had struck hospitals and homes and knocked out power to some of its railways. This all came on the same day that Trump had a phone call with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky that Trump described as very good. Before their conversation, Zelensky said Moscow's continued attacks showed its words did not match its actions, and that Russia was not ready for peace. He also said that the United States should be in charge of monitoring any ceasefire.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
The hour-long call on Wednesday between Trump and Zelensky was their first conversation since an Oval Office meeting descended into a shouting match in late February.
Intelligence sharing in terms of defense for Ukraine will continue to be shared.
Later, White House spokesperson Caroline Leavitt said Zelensky asked Trump for additional air defense support, and that Trump said he would help locate the equipment in Europe. She also said Trump has moved beyond a previously negotiated U.S.-Ukraine minerals deal.
We've moved beyond just the economic minerals deal framework, and we're looking at a lasting ceasefire. Right now, we're at a partial ceasefire. But again, the president is sending his highly skilled, intelligent, and experienced team to Saudi Arabia later this week to continue fighting for peace in this conflict.
Trump has long promised to end Europe's deadliest conflict since World War II. But his outreach to Putin has unnerved European allies, who fear it heralds a fundamental shift after 80 years in which defending Europe from Russian expansionism was the core mission of U.S. foreign policy.
All right, up next, and a warning to this story. It contains graphic content. Up here. Alright, and once again, a warning, this report contains graphic content. Scores killed in Gaza as Israel abandons ceasefire. This from Reuters.
Israel killed scores of Palestinians and wounded dozens in airstrikes across Gaza on Thursday, the enclave's health ministry said. The following images are graphic. After 2 months of relative peace, hospitals are overwhelmed and struggling to keep up with the number of dead and injured. After Israel effectively abandoned a ceasefire and resumed an all-out air and ground campaign against Gaza's dominant Palestinian militant group Hamas. Stop this war, stop this extermination. They're exterminating the entire Palestinian people, says Bouthania al-Majeda in the ruins of Han Yunis. Israeli aircraft dropped leaflets on residential neighborhoods, including Bet Lahiya and Bet Hanun, ordering people out. The ceasefire had allowed Huda Junaid and her family to return to their destroyed home and camp out in the ruins. Forced to flee again, they had to seek shelter in a school.
We urge U.S. President Donald Trump to stop this war on us and work for reconciliation and peace. We don't want war. We don't want death. Enough. We are fed up. There are no longer children in Gaza. All of our children are dead. All of our relatives are dead. It is unjust.
In Tel Aviv and Jerusalem, Israelis demanded a stop to the war and a return of the hostages held by Hamas inside Gaza. Anti-government protesters scuffled with police near the home of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The protesters accuse him of continuing the war for political reasons and endangering the lives of remaining hostages. With talks failing to extend the ceasefire, the Israeli military resumed its massive bombing campaign on Tuesday, before sending soldiers in the day after. On Thursday, the Israeli military said it had begun ground operations in the north of the enclave along the coastal route in Bet Lahiya and in Rafah, which abuts the Egyptian border. Hamas, which did not retaliate during the first 48 hours of the renewed Israeli assault, said its fighters fired rockets into Israel. Hamas wants to move to an agreed second phase of the ceasefire, under which Israel would be required to negotiate an end to the war and withdraw its troops. The Israeli hostages would be exchanged for Palestinian prisoners. Israel has offered only a temporary extension of the truce and has cut off all supplies to Gaza. It says its military campaign seeks to force Hamas to free remaining hostages. Speaking to Reuters on Thursday, a Hamas official said mediators had stepped up efforts with the two warring sides, but no breakthrough had yet come. Israel killed scores of Palestinians and wounded dozens in air.
Yeah, Israel has to stop this. This is getting... always have gotten out of hand from the past year. They just can't kill all of these down there. Like, there are a lot more citizens getting killed by Israel than Hamas. It's abundantly clear. I mean, over 400 people have died and were killed by Israel ever since this ceasefire stopped. Just unbelievable that they are still doing this, and the world is just standing by and hardly doing anything to stop them. All these innocent women and children and everyone else, they're just being killed for like not a good reason. Devastating. And there was another example of what's happening there. There's like a little girl who has to be like less than 10. Her hair is mostly gone due to trauma that she has suffered from the bombings and the bloodshed that she has witnessed. She only got a little bit of hair left, like back of her head, like right here, and she's pretty much bald the rest of her life. I'm not even sure she can eat hair back, but that's what trauma is doing to down there. They're just like literally. Israel has to stop. And I know Hamas must stop retaliating too, but Israel is going way too far. Alright, up next, in depth, how would a Department of Education closure affect Americans? This from Reuters.
And it sounds strange, doesn't it? Department of Education, we're going to eliminate it.
U.S. President Donald Trump moved to eliminate the Department of Education. But he can't shutter the agency without congressional legislation, and his administration is already facing legal challenges. Here's a look at what's at stake. Trump has repeatedly called for eliminating the Department of Education, calling it a big con job.
But we're going to be returning education very simply back to the states.
Republicans have been critical of the department, particularly over student loan forgiveness and policies related to diversity, equity, and inclusion programs.
Keep critical race theory and transgender insanity the hell out of our schools.
Some conservatives have also denounced curricula they see as too liberal or excessively focused on America's history of racial discrimination.
First, they got to bring politics into it.
Down the agency mandates that any programs receiving remaining DOE funds should not advance DEI or gender ideology. The department oversees some 100,000 public schools and 34,000 private schools in the United States. Even though the bulk of public school funding comes from state and local governments, an immediate closure of the department could disrupt tens of billions of dollars in aid to K-12 schools and tuition assistance for lower-income college students. The department provides federal grants for needy schools and programs, including money to pay teachers of children with special needs, fund arts programs, and replace outdated infrastructure.
Just like that. Awesome.
It evaluates public and private schools for the quality of their curricula and whether they are following guidelines intended to ensure all children in the U.S. get equal access to education. It also enforces civil rights laws in schools. In 2024, Congress appropriated $79 billion to the department for discretionary programs, ones that educate homeless kids, provide arts education, and support a national center for the deaf and blind, among other things.
With your eraser.
Defenders say the DOE is crucial to keeping public education standards high and accuse Republicans of trying to push for-profit education. Attorneys general from 20 states and D.C. recently filed a lawsuit after the department announced plans to lay off more than 1,300 of its employees, arguing the job cuts would hinder core functions of the agency. And civil rights groups say Trump's move is unconstitutional.
But a hell of a time to do this anyway.
If I'd had the money, I could have been in a swinging condo. And
the whole thing in the first place is ridiculous. Everyone deserves like an equal chance at education, no matter what state you live in. Keep politics out of it. Alright, up next, on this day, March 20th, 1957. This from the Associated Press.
Alright, I'm getting out of here.
Shelton Jackson Lee, aka movie director Spike Lee, was born in Atlanta, Georgia. His debut feature film, She's Gotta Have It, was written, produced, and directed by Lee. Made for an estimated $175 million, the film went on to make over $7 million. His movies have included 25th Hour, Do the Right Thing, Jungle Fever, Malcolm X, and Black K Klansman, rather. Lee has also made videos for Michael Jackson, Public Enemy, Tracy Chapman, and Eminem. In 1991, Lee started teaching filmmaking at Harvard, then in 1993 at New York University's Tisch School of the Arts. Then in 2002, he was appointed as the artistic director of the graduate film program. Right. Last but not least, on this Today in History for March 20th, this from the Associated Press.
March 20th, 2003. American and British forces invade Iraq from neighboring Kuwait. Associated Press correspondent Ross Simpson is with the U.S. Marines.
They knocked out a T-55 Iraqi tank and engaged some mechanized infantry just a few minutes after we crossed the berm that separates Iraq from Kuwait.
2004. The U.S. military charges 6 American soldiers with abusing prisoners at Abu Ghraib prison outside Iraq's capital, Baghdad. 1815. France's Napoleon Bonaparte returns to Paris and regains power after escaping exile on the island of Elba. Napoleon is driven back into exile months later after his defeat at the Battle of Waterloo. 1852. Uncle Tom's Cabin, Harriet Beecher Stowe's influential novel condemning slavery, is first published. The book intensifies divisions in the United States over slavery less than a decade before the Civil War breaks out. 1995. In Tokyo, a doomsday cult releases the poisonous gas sarin on 5 subway trains. The attack kills a dozen people and sickens more than 5,500 others. And 1969. Musician John Lennon of the Beatles marries artist Yoko Ono in Gibraltar. Today in History, March 20th. Mike Gracia, The Associated Press.
And that is today's World Headlines. Stay tuned after a break. We will begin Legend of Dragoon. Don't go away. We'll be back.
Saddam Hussein and his...
Alright, welcome back everybody. I was having a little bit of a tough time adjusting the screen properly, just so I can get it shown on the screen, and I think I have fixed it. So because I forgot to save from earlier, and I suffered a catastrophic failure on doing the doing the courage test, I'm all the way back here, unfortunately. But we can get back. No worries. What are our settings right now, though? Let's just get going. Hopefully I can get these things right. Fuck. If I keep missing these because they're so different, I'll probably just gonna turn auto additions back on. Oh, and my camera's not set up right, just back. Proper here. Okay, lights. And a moment here. Of course, once enable the button. Just give me a sec here. Turn off the camera here while I move so it doesn't look weird. I'll be right back. Okay, I got it. Here. Oh, just want to check all my settings here. Just in case not correct. Perfect. AR. Okay. I wonder if I like this. there's a severe difference in latency for sure.
Take that! Omni Sweep!
Nice.
Take that! Omni Sweep!
Yeah, this ain't working. Just a moment, I'm just gonna set it back. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue to get frustrated by it as I go along, so.
Blue Storm! Take that! Omni Sweep!
In fact, I'm gonna speed it up. Well.
Blue Storm! Omni Sweep! Omni Sweep!
Nice.
JORKY6. How's it going?
Good. I was trying out the additions, but they were just pissing me off still. How are you doing, Jerky?
Blue Storm!
Oh, and my camera's not working. What the hell?
JORKY6. I'm good.
Why is my camera not... Yeah, maybe it's just low at the moment. Exactly sure why it isn't. I've got this on fast forward, so maybe that's why. Here. That's a little better, but why am I... Oh, there we go. Okay. That is strange. All right. Okay, looks like a fact. Okay, so what happened was that when I was in Aglis, I accidentally failed the courage test by mistake. And now I'm all the way back here because I forgot to save. So let's hope we can get through this as quickly as possible.
Omni sweep! Omni sweep!
Nice. So I've got some plans for what I'll do after this playthrough. If Legend of Dragoon's Severed Chains project doesn't have anything new after that we finish here, I will be going back to Dragon Quest XI. There's some new mods actually to broadcast. There's the stat and damage cap broken. Oh, and there's also, we'll be going over the times 3 stats for the game. Get another good challenge out of it. Oh, plus I'll be making Eric flirt with the Luminary, because that's my preference. I'm using ChatGPT to rework some of the dialogue to include some of that a little bit. Just some fun stuff I can do with changing the text. Oops. Wow. Row your boat.
Turkey step.
That feature's actually quite useful. You pick up with everything that's going on, right? Nice. Woo. Nice. Every angel's prayer, please. Oh, there's Stardust up here. What is this? Better leave it alone. I don't even know what it is. I'm gonna clip that actually. Do I have a clip button? There. That is weird. Actually, let me see and look if I got a clip button here. Shield mode. That might be useful. Actually, let's delete this and make another. Oh, it's.
JORKY6. Are you just trying to level additions?
No. I'm just going through the game regularly right now. I am just resting stuff. I want to show you this jerky here. There's this weird non-existent item. I'm afraid to use it right now. I want to save first before I actually use it. It's a bit weird.
JORKY6. Yes, that's weird.
Yeah, I'm going to try it on the next battle. After I save.
Omni-sweep!
Are you...
Omni-sweep!
Are you able to keep track of this jerky with fast forward?
JORKY6. Yeah, it's okay.
Nice. Dave. Wait, did we even beat that damn ghost? Oh no. Even I didn't even save back then? Oh my god. I really gotta check. Now, let's see what this does.
JORKY6.
Oh yeah.
Check if Dart has the Soul Eater.
Okay. Oh, that's Burnout. Why does it not have a name? Huh, weird. Okay.
Only sweet.
You've enraged me.
Sweet.
Oh shit, whatever. Wow. No, he does not. Oh my god. I went that back for. Okay, so how am I gonna do? Okay. I guess back we go.
Only sweet.
Nice.
Blue storm. Only sweet.
Wow.
Only sweet.
Alright, let's go back. Oh, we got J-Dragon. Nice.
Only sweet. Only sweet. Only sweet.
On me sweep. Okay, so we're gonna have to defeat the Polto Armor again. I'll probably fast forward it that way too. Who did we have last time for this?
JORK6. I have no idea.
Probably have Brandon, Rose, just for the opposing elements.
JORKY6. The main danger is the magic.
Yeah. Need some good physical attack too. 9. 9. 6. 1. Dart, obviously with his higher level, has more magic defense, and then goes to Hashel. Unless we want to put in Shauna too. There's gonna be... Well...
JORK6. GL.
These other characters leveled up too. Let's go, Hashel. Oh, Maru's got the highest magic defense. But she's level 33. For Rose, do we want Angel Robe or that? Or Sparkle Dress for magic defense, or Robe for defense.
JORKY6. Not sure.
It's gonna be light damage coming, so I'll just Sparkle Dress just in case. Accessory should we put on Hashel? So we've got Rangan Shield. It's like 25% reduction of physical damage. Only a 40% chance of reviving from death. Nature Ring, Physical Ring. Wrist. Sapphire Pin, Spirit Ring, Spiritual Ring, Therapy Ring, Forgot Sash. Could do Darkness Stone. That will have the dark damage. Try that. Miranda.
JORKY6. Darkness could be good.
Yeah. Sparkle Arrow on Miranda. Miranda get. We're gonna need her up for the Dragoon special, so. Get magic defense up there. Dragon Helm could be good. Give Rose the dancer shoes, cause she's the slowest lady. What accessory does she get? one Rhapsody enough. Let's put more defensive. Let's just give it this. Oh yeah. Rose. Yeah, this would absolutely not matter at all, but... That's the chance. Give her the Holy Ink. Missions. Alright, let's go. Get the encounter rate off.
JORKY6. Be back in 2 minutes.
Alrighty. Okay. Go, Miranda. Let's get the dragon. Nice. Yee.
JORKY6.
So 21,000 damage. The armor's half dead.
Omni sweep.
JORKY6. Do you not have MP items?
Yeah, but I just want to see if I really need them in this fight. In case. Armor hasn't made a move yet. Hey. Fine. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Time. Wow. Sheesh. Oh my god. Sheesh! Ugh. That spam just kills us. Okay. Again? Perhaps I will use those MP. them are half dead. Wow. Get there.
Omni sweep.
Children!
This might be a problem. Oh, okay. need to target the armor first. Nope, that didn't do it. This might do it.
Demons.
There we go. Perfect.
Only sweet.
JORKY6. Easy game.
But the text for the can't combat didn't appear either. Die. Nice. Nice. Miranda, Rose, Hatchel, Lavith leveled up. Congo leveled up. Alright. So, who should be in the party next, Jorky? Thank God that didn't take too long. Would have lost it.
JORKY6. Who is lowest on additions?
It's... yeah. No one really. Everyone's got their final edition. Some just have to level it up. Congo and Rose are in level 1. Dart's at level 4. That's pretty much it.
RKY6. Congo Rose then.
Okay.
JORKY6. And then either Meru or Shauna Miranda.
Miranda just had some some spotlight. We'll put her in. We put on Congo. Bandit's Ring. Dragon Shield. Oh, I got it. What accessory did I get? Spiritual ring, I guess. Angel rub or robe for Shauna.
JORKY6. Angel.
Hey. And what accessory do we put? Shauna.
JORKY6. It's sad. We're getting to the end of the game.
Oh, you're already sad.
Y6. Lazon 26 start.
There'll be more coming out of the Severed Chains community. And I'm not quite sure when they'll bring out new mods for the next one. Got followed closely. Oh, in case you didn't pick this up, after this Dragoon playthrough, I'll be returning to Dragon Quest. There are a few new mods to try out there. There's a stat and damage uncap mod.
JORKY6.
And, what else? Damage and stat uncap. What else was there? Oh yeah, and the 3 times difficulty, ultimate difficulty mod. Basically all the enemy stats go up 3 times. And we'll be trying that out with the new uncap mod. Plus I'm working on a little bit of Eric flirting a little bit more with the Luminary. Maybe add a little bit more touch of romance. I'm getting it, some of the script being edited by ChatGPT. And I'll see how good it will fit. What's Shauna get? Therapy ring, I guess. Right, that seems good. Faster. Wow. Power up, Shauna. Nice.
Bone crush.
Hey. Uh-oh. Oh! 4,500 damage. Holy crap.
Demons dead.
Bone.
Die. Demon.
Demon.
Die. Demon.
Uh-oh. dongle.
Demon.
Wow.
Demons dance. Demons dance. Demons. Demons.
Holy shit, 6,000! Back! That did 2,000, holy crap. Whew!
Demons.
Nice. Oof. Oh, fuck, got these. Okay. Wow. Okay. Time to get those encounters off. Why is the encounter rate always so fast here? That's stupid. I'll get rid of them. Not necessary. Okay, I'm sick. Hey, let's go find the Yaza.